Hello YouTube, it's Final once again, bringing you a build video. I've been asked quite a lot in the comments about bringing me a PvP bow rapier video. So here it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the spec of my bow and my rapier, then go through my armor and what consumables I use to go through OPR and arena with a bow rapier setup. So let's have a look at the builds. So on my bow build, I'm playing penetrating shot, rapid shot and poison shot. The reason for this is I am using it in empowerment ring. So I'm using the rapid shot to finish off a lot of the smaller health people in OPR to build my stacks up to 15. So what I'll do is I'll go through it. So on the skirmish side, what I'm using is evasion tactics, which deals 50% more damage for 5 seconds after dodging. Closing in, hitting a foe below 50% health reduces all bow cooldowns by 5%. And then I'm using the dodge weave. After you dodge, gain 10% haste for 2 seconds. This is important because I'm playing on the edge of all the battles. If I'm getting chased, I'm going to use this to obviously get away, get the distance on, and turn around and start firing again. And then I'm using Mark. Deals 10% more damage to foes suffering from a debuff. With the Poison Cloud, I'm going all the way down in the Poison Cloud, so infected arrows and direct hit. This is obviously for more points in OPR. I can just fire that into a massive crowd, get some damage, and then look to pick some people off for them empowerment buff. So in the Hunter's side, which is the main side, I've got Penetrating Shot. I'm going all the way down Penetrating Shot with Blood-Soaked Arrows and Deep Strike for more damage. And then in the Rapid Shot, I'm taking all the way down as well. So the cooldown reduction with Rapid Accuracy and the Final Blow, which stuns and does extra damage on Rapid Shot. The passives I've got are Long Range, deals 50% more damage on foes at 10 meters. Finishing Shot is deal 20% more damage to targets below 50%. I've also got Aim True, heavy attacks, arrows fly faster, deal 10% more damage. Because when I am playing, I am charging up heavy attacks more than light attacks. Light attacks when they're really, really low, but heavy attacks to start off, it's harder for the healers to keep them up. Arrow range, increase the distance of the arrow travels before they're affected by gravity by 100%. And then Bullseye increases critical chance of the bow shots by 10%. And then I'm going for the last one in Hunter, which is Concussion. When you land a headshot, deals 20% more damage and have a 50% chance to get your arrow back. Even though in OPR and Arena, obviously, arrows are infinite. As long as you've got one in your satchel, pretty much perfect. On the Rapier, once again, even though I've been told the Rapier is a very good outsource of damage, I potentially only use this to get away. Every now and then I do kill with the Rapier, but I'm using this to gain my distance, turn around and start bowing once again. So I've got literally everything in the Grace. I'm just missing Perfectionist, and I've gone to Engard, which deals 10% more damage when your target has greater than 50% health. I've gone all the way down in Riposte, all the way down in Evade, and all the way down in Fletch, and then just all the other passives apart from Perfectionist on Grace, all the way down to Momentum. But yes, my Rapier is my offhand and is basically my get out of jail free. I'm using that to either get in and get up in the forts, or I'm using them to get out. So that is my build on my weapons. My attributes, what I'm using is 276 Dexterity and 194 Constitution. I'll explain this because I'm using a split food to get my Dexterity up to 300 and my Constitution up to 210 or 211 if depending on what parts of my armor I'm using. So next, what we'll look at is my armor, and we'll go through that. So basically for my armor for PvP, I'm using a light head with 26 Dexterity, Fortifying Perforate and Resilience. That's just in case I swap over to Spear if it's not going too well on the bow. Then on my chest, I'm using Sturdy Energy, Resilient and Refreshing Penetrating Shot. Penetrating Shot kills reduce the ability cooldowns because I'm trying to get that rapid shot up all the time. On my gloves, I'm using Con, Resilience, Penetrating Rapid Shot, increase the armor penetration of all my rapid shot. On my leg, I've got Constitution, Shirking Energy, and Resilient. And then I'm using the PvP rewards Supplicant Shoes with the Shirking Heels, Refreshing, and Resilient. Then we go down to my jewelry. I'm using the Champion's Amulet from the PvP reward. I'm using the cheaper version of Mortal Empowerment. It's got Sacred on, but it's got ice damage on as well. So ignore the Sacred. I'm using Mortal Empowerment and the ice damage. And then I'm using the Champion's Earring as well. For my weapons, I'm using the Officer's Ceremony, which is again the PvP track. And then I've got a Frozen Ironwood Bow, which has got a ice damage that goes with the ring, Abyssal Attunement, which is additional weapon damage in Void, and Enchanted. And that is my setup when I go Bow Rapier in PvP. Obviously, I've got my Orichalcum arrows. I'm also running with health potions, common oak balms, strong gemstone, and hearty meals. Everything to gain me a little bit of extra health just in case I'm getting pinpointed. And for attribute feud, I am using a rabbit stew, which is giving me 24 dex and 16 constitution, which brings me up to 300 dex and again the 210 constitution, which just gives you a lot more survivability. And that is my PvP Bow Rapier build. Hopefully that helped you out. It gives you a little bit of insight of how I'm playing, how other people are playing. It is a really good build. I'm getting to like 10, 11 stack, which is 22% extra damage with the Mortal Empowerment. It's a really good, fun way of playing OPR because you're looking at your stacks, you're trying to survive. And I found it reinvigorated my way of going into OPR and actually playing it. So hopefully this helps you out. If it does, leave a comment in the comment section. If you see there's a flaw in the build or you think there's something better that I could be doing, also leave a comment in the section below and hit that like and subscribe button because that really helps the channel, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to the 1,000 subscriber mark and getting this channel monetized. So without further ado, I'll leave it there. Thanks for viewing and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.